There's one in Antigua, worth a visit. It makes me sad, but seeing the state of the donkeys, but it's good to see them in the sanctuary. And they're also going to remove condemned buildings and refurbish a former government house into a museum. And hotel guests who arrive in Antigua will use the VIP lounge and fast track at the newly redeveloped VC Bird International Airport with the dedicated hotel service. I'm looking forward to seeing what improvements have been made at the airport, because the old one wasn't that great, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to try and get myself a press trip to the Dinero Hotel when it opens, and wish me luck, because I'm going to need plenty of it. You can follow me on Twitter at holiday_hut. According to the Prepaid International Forum, PIF, families are £400 worse off as a result of the Brexit vote, because it's increased the cost of summer spending when you're on holiday. The PIF survey found that British holidaymakers are starting to feel the effects of the Brexit and the weaker exchange rates on their holiday spending. The average holidaymaker heading to the EU is £51 off worse per person per week, according to the not-for-profit trade organisation that represents the prepaid financial services sector. And this is based on the average UK holidaymaker spending £241 per week while on holiday, and the exchange rates plummeting 17.5%, from a high of 1.43 down to 1.18 since the vote to leave the EU. This means an average family of four taking a fortnight holiday in the EU needs an extra £408 to match their spending on the same holiday last year. And once again, the Remain voters are hardest hit. According to the survey, 54% of those suffering from the weaker exchange rates on foreign summer holidays are Remain voters, compared to 46% Leave voters. Remain voters also reported spending more while on holiday, £258 per person per week, compared to £221, in further increasing their pre-Brexit losses. According to experts, increased holiday spending costs are encouraging travel money providers to look for a new way to help holidaymakers get better deal. A spokesperson for PIF says holidaymakers have always been subjected to poor exchange rates and extra charges when spending their money abroad. The recent fluctuations in exchange rates have made them even more aware of such costs and increasing appetites for alternative solutions. Of course, the solutions are provided by the members of PIF. No shocker there. The online survey was of 1,000 UK adults and was carried out in July this year. Have you been away yet? Has the exchange rate mess made problems with your budget? It has with me. The difference between booking direct with Virgin Atlantic and St James's in Antigua and booking a package was so small it just wasn't worth the extra hassle. And this happens to be my first package holiday since 2004, which also happened to be to Antigua. But anyway, if you've been affected by the exchange rates, let me know how at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. My very first overseas holiday, long haul holiday with my wife girlfriend, now wife, was to Mexico. And the whole hotel got ill. I remember the rep being completely uninterested about everybody rushing off to the toilets. There was a weekly gala, and you could just see people disappearing from the tables all around the swimming pool while the gala was taking place. There's some weird noises coming from the toilets, especially on the airplane coming back. The hotel rep for Air Tours was only interested in two things: selling us excursions and winning the football. And when I played in the first week, I was in goal. We won for the first time ever. We won 2-1. I completely messed my knees up with the broken glass and stones in the goal mouth area that there's no way I could play again that holiday. Didn't care about the pus oozing down my leg. It was just upset they had no goalkeeper. So I don't really have much affection towards reps. But anyway, let's get back to the tummy story. Tummy illnesses such as E. coli make the news every year. So here's a few tips that may help you avoid spending your whole holiday staring at the bathroom door. Number 1, of course, don't drink tap water. Stick with bottled water and use it to brush your teeth. Also ask for no ice and be alert for such items that are made with tap water, such as a salad, because even a smaller amount of water to clean a salad contains loads of nasty stuff. Order your vegetables cooked. It says the vegetables are among the top sources of food poisoning, so if you're dining where the water may be iffy, go for sautéed or baked veggie sides instead of the raw options, because correct cooking should kill off the most harmful bacteria. Number 3, skip street food. This isn't all street food, of course, just the stuff that may have been sitting out for a while. If it's cooked there in front of you, then it should be okay. And number 4, be prepared. I'm not sure on this one, but apparently studies have shown that taking Pepto-Bismol for up to 3 weeks as a preventative measure may cut your risk of traveller's diarrhoea in half. And this is based on ingesting 2 ounces of the liquid or 2 chewable tablets 4 times a day before and during travel. That can't be doing you any good. But anyway, studies say, as they always say. If you've got any tips on how to avoid upset stomach, please do share them at my Facebook page.
If you're going abroad by plane, boat, or the family car. If you're going abroad for pleasure or business. There's one essential thing to do before you go. Check the expiry date on your European Health Insurance card. You can renew it up to 6 months before it expires. Visit nhs.uk/healthcare abroad or call 0845 606 2030. Bon voyage!
What about my phone call? I want to call my family.
Too late now.
Please, please, please.
Step through now, please.
Oh, no.
Too late now.
Here's the goods. You take them in false bottom bag, you strap them to your body, it's up to you.
Look, I've changed my mind. I want out.
Too late now.
So, you're offering me a free holiday?
Yeah,
I just have to bring back something for a friend of yours.
that's right. And you get some serious cash.
Right.
Well,
Not too late. Don't get talked into trafficking drugs. Once you're in, the British government can't get you out. Don't throw your life away.
Checking it out before you check in on the John Guinn Travel Show on ukhealthradio.com. Not everybody's gone away for their holiday yet, so this is for you, really. On a travel forum, a travel agent says that one of their clients missed their holiday because of all the chaos at Stansted Airport. My own personal opinion, their client missed the holiday because the travel agent didn't warn them about the chaos at Stansted Airport. I've been at Luton Airport quite regularly recently, and getting into the airport has been extreme hard work because of the approach road to the airport. The dual carriageway goes into single lane, and you've got 3 roads going into that. So you've got the main drag from the motorway, you've got people coming from the car parks, and you've got people coming from the hotels, all getting onto that roundabout. And it causes a massive tailback. And then with the new building work and the confusing layout of the drop-off area, it's adding 15, 20, even 45 to an hour to somebody's journey just sitting on that last half a mile trip, a part of the trip. A travel agent should be aware of that, in my personal opinion, and pass that on to all their customers. Exactly like the M1 closes on coming up over the next few weeks. Some people could be going to an early morning flight travelling south towards Luton Airport, and they will find that the motorway's closed between junctions 11 and 12. A travel agent should tell their clients about that. One of the roads is closed tonight going to Luton Airport, which is not going to affect that many people. It opens again at 5. The first flight's at 5:30, so there's not that many people. But again, travel providers should let people know. So the Stansted incident should never have happened. Luton Airport, people shouldn't be missing their flights. They should know, because the airport is doing the best as it can to get people through there. At Luton Airport, they changed the drop-off at medium stay, the free drop-off, from half hour to 15 minutes, and given a 2-hour free parking at the long stay car park. Go to the long stay car park, drop off the person you want to drop off for their holiday, hop on the bus, travel to the terminal, get off the bus stops closer than the drop-off point you're paying £3 for. And then, because you've got 2 hours parking, you can help them with the suitcases, get them into the terminal building, have a cup of coffee, and then go back. Great idea. Not many people are doing it because they insist they don't want to have the hassle getting on and off the bus. So of course the tailbacks still build up because people want to be dropped off at the drop-off point, even though it's a long way away. And the trains strikes around Gatwick again are going to cause problems for people who are not preparing for the journey, because they've it's only going to take me half an hour, but it might not. It might take them 3 because there's no trains running. So the end of this rant is basically to say, do check the travel arrangements to where you're going for the airport. Visit the airports. If you're not using a travel agent, go to the airport's website, check the news page of the website to see what's happening and what's going on, if there's going to be any delays. Luton Airport are going on about it, and it should stop people missing their flights. Check the local news about travel things such as the train strike around the southern region, the trains there, so you're prepared. Or if you are using a travel agent, just badger them saying, what's the current situation of getting to the airport? What do I need to know? How early do I have to leave? Find out. You don't want to miss your flight. I saw somebody at the airport yesterday screaming down the phone at an airline saying he's going to sue them because his kids are crying and the flight's not happening, and oh dear. You don't want to get into that stressful situation. Find out before you leave. If you have been caught up at before I get on to that bit, the Black Lives Matter protest at Heathrow, again, I mean, you can't plan for that because it wasn't there, but if you always add a little half hour or so before you need to be there, then if something like that happens, you've got a little bit of leeway. Me, I'm always there 4 hours before departure, even though I should only be there 3 hours. It's just the way I am. I'll get there 5 hours early if I could, but Kirsty, my wife, won't let me. So for the busy periods, always allow extra time to get to the airport so you don't miss your flight. If you have been caught up in the chaos at airports around the UK, please do share your experience at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. Name the airport, name the airline, name the delay, and please tell us what happened. Did you have your problems sorted, or did you have to spend hundreds of pounds on getting new tickets? Facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. You can keep up to date with travel news and leave me a message at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. Well, we've reached the end of this week's travel show with John Guinn on ukhealthradio.com. I hope you found the tips, rants and news interesting. If there's anything you want covered, I know I ask this every week, please do let me know, facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show, or you can tweet me at holiday_hut, and I'll get somebody on to answer your questions if I can't answer them myself. I'm planning the autumn's guest list, so there's some interesting guests coming up. So that's to look forward to, but I can't say anything yet because only one's been finalised, and that's not for 6 or 7 weeks. So I'm not going to list that one now. But there's plenty of room for any travel topic you want covered. It doesn't have to be far away. It can be Europe. It could be UK based. It could be canal trips. Whatever it is, if you want to know the answer to something, then do make contact with me and I'll get the answer to you. I do hope you can join me next week on the Travel Show with John Guinn on ukhealthradio.com, where each week I'm checking it out before you check in.